Yeah, so as you can see, this is the main Jagger UI. Now I'm making a Redis gateway request, Swift request for creating a container. So my request is in this file. If I do this test.py, you will see that this Python program is actually creating a container named Abhi, and it is putting that container inside the cluster, inside the Redis gateway cluster. I will just comment out this thing and I will just make the request. And the request is completed now. Similarly, okay, so first you will see its traces. Okay, uh, here we have the trace for the Redis gateway client process, and I will see individual spans, means the corresponding spans of this trace. So see, I did only a single request and I am getting more than one span. All total I am getting 4 span. This is because each request from a client actually results in a multi-threaded request, and among these threads only one thread is actually able to successfully complete the client's request, and remaining thread does not are not able to complete the client's request. So to filter the only successful thread, I have a tag here, that is operation success is equals to true. Now this will give me only that span which is responsible for successfully completing my request. So if I do find traces, I am getting this 11 spans, and this is my trace of creating a bucket. Okay, as you can see. Now I will make one more request. This request was with the Swift client. Now I'm making a request with a S3 client. For that I have that program in nano test2.py, and here I'm making a request of creating a container named sync in a S3 via S3 API. So I will just run this file. It's taking some time to complete the request. Yes, the request has been completed, and now if I do find fetches again, I'm getting 2 spans, and this spans is of creating the bucket via S3 API. So a developer might want to know that the spans which he wants to see should be of a particular gateway, like Swift or S3. So to filter those, he can type operation gateway is equals to Swift. Now operation gateway equals to Swift will give only those spans which has been carried out by Swift API. If I do this, see, here I am getting this span which has been done by Swift, and if I do S3, then I will get this span here. You can confirm this by seeing the tags here. See, the operation gateway tag is S3 here, and if I do this Swift, then you will see its tag is Swift here. Okay, so now I will do one more test. Of putting an object inside a bucket. Okay, yeah, so I will execute this. It's taking some time. Yeah, the request has been completed, so let's see its traces. See, this span has also been carried by Swift API. So if I do this, I will get 2 spans. This one was of previous of creating a bucket, and this is of pushing the new object to a bucket. Okay, actually this trace is getting created because I forgot to comment out the code for creating the bucket, and this is the actual trace for getting the for uploading an object file into a container. Okay, so yes, so suppose I want to now filter a span based on their operation type. So what I need to do is I will type operation type is equals to, and you will get that type from, yeah, as I was telling, you will get the operation type from here. See here, there are many RGW operation types: list bucket, get bucket logging. So I want to get the operation type of putting an object to a container. So this is it, RGW of put obj. I'll just copy this, and if I paste it here, operation type is equals to this, and I do find faces, then I'm getting only a particular request of type RGW put object, which has been carried out by the Swift API. Okay, so in this way it becomes very easy for a developer to filter out the spans. Thank you.